Hello, class, and welcome to ENC 1101. I am very excited for the semester, and I hope you are too. This is how to complete the chapter for the week. Pretty much all the chapters look the same. The first thing you're going to want to do is start by either making a copy of this, and it'll open up as a Google Doc, and then you will be able to edit, or you can download this file onto a Word document, and then you can edit it. I personally love Google Docs because that way I have access to my work at all times. Then, as you see, the chapter has several things to do. And basically, what you do is you read and you answer questions. There's always a quote, an idiom, and a word part. And all you have to do is read the quote and then write a couple sentences about it. Read the idiom and write a few sentences about it. And then same thing with the word parts. You add a couple of examples of that word part. Then there's always strategies. And the most important thing here is that you're answering the questions. You do not have to write a lot. I don't want you to write a lot. This is not supposed to be something that causes you grief or takes up too much time. But I do want you to think about these things before you look at the presentation. So this one, for example, is called Building Knowledge, and there is a presentation that you will watch. First, remember, you answer the questions, and then you watch the presentation, and then there's always some after question. Then you do the next strategy. Sometimes the strategies are right here as PowerPoints, but sometimes there's also videos in the modules. Then you continue. There's always a vocabulary activity. We're not starting that until next week. There's always a reading. This week there's a reading and a video. That's why it's called One Read, One Video. The reading is right here, and the video is in the module. It's already ready to go, so you can complete it whenever you have a moment. And then once you read the story and you watch the video, then you can answer these questions. Again, you do have to answer them, but you don't have to write a lot. You're writing every week. You have a writing. This week, you're writing your story. I always put the details of what I'm looking for. This one, basically, as long as you write an essay, you will get full credit for it. It should be its own document. So if you're using Google Docs or if you're using a Word, whatever is easier for you, you cannot use anything, any outside help. So you can't use ChatGPT for this or anything like that. Translators, do the best that you can. I really just want to see how your writing is. So do not hesitate. Just write what you like. And it's your story, so it can't go wrong. This should be its own file, and you will submit it along with chapter 1, and I will show you that in a moment. Next week, we'll start the quick writes and a little bit of everything, and I'll give you all the details for that next week. The final part of the chapter is always I ask you to connect what you learned this week to your real life, and your favorite quote or idiom or a lyric that you really like, or a quote from a movie. It does not have to pertain to our class. It could be anything. I'm a big advocate of language. I'm a lover of words, and this is kind of me hoping to spark that love for you too, that bestow that love onto you. I will have office hours on Monday and Wednesdays from 8 to 9, and here's my Zoom info. Once you're done with all the work, again, you're writing right into the chapter, except for the diagnostic assessment, the essay that you do as a separate file. You just write in here, and then you must submit. You submit it here where it says Chapter 1 submission. This will also include the essay that you're writing. It's pretty easy to do. And make sure that you save it as a PDF file if you're using Google Docs. Do not add links. Most of the time the link won't work and I have to request permission. So just save it as a PDF file. If you're not sure how to do that, you could send me a text or you can Google it. It's really easy. If it's a Word document, it's fine. I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can send me a text through Canvas. You could email me at my regular email, and you could also send me a text